Thank you for your patience, sir.
Chuck Hanning, I live at 2938 West 2 Street, right above the park. And I'd like to let Mr. Schreier know, I'm also president of the Union West End Cemetery. I'd like to talk to you about something.
I'll be happy. Can we do that when the aforementioned Mr. Renshaw isn't necessary?
Mr. Canning, I think there's a statute of limitations let up on the time on that. All right, sir.
Okay. When we first started out, everything seemed pretty nice, and then just a couple of weeks ago, a lot of words started popping out, like the largest park in the 100-mile radius, and in today's paper, the biggest, biggest, something and baddest, the biggest, best and baddest or something. And those kind of things kind of struck me, and I was curious, was there, and I'm going to ask the question, was there ever an impact study on the neighborhood, north and south of the park, as well as the two colleges that reside there? Was there ever an impact study done? Mayor Pulowski or Greg?
For the colleges and the residents.
What kind of study?
An impact study.
Impact study. You want to throw here for an impact study for the neighborhood?
No.
Okay, I'm curious why there wasn't. I'm glad to see a lot of those questions were addressed this evening. And let me also put something to rest. I don't think there's anyone in here who's against the handicapped playground. I think it's a great idea, and I think the plan should be applauded for it. But I was concerned with those things that are like noise and traffic and what have you. You've addressed some of those this evening. You did open your comments, Mr. Leitzel, with that the location of a park could be a positive asset to the residents' property values, and it could also be a negative one. And that's why I'm asking if there was anything addressing that, because when you hype a development like the biggest, baddest, and best, it's going to attract more people. When you develop for more use, you're going to get more use. And if that use is going to be giving a negative effect, it may have some consequences. What also hasn't been addressed is how maintenance is going to be paid for. Things are going to wear out, toys are going to break. You know, whatever you have there isn't going to last forever, and it's going to need some maintenance. And if you have to have people watching over the park, that's going to be a paycheck. And I'm just wondering if those things were considered, and I'm glad to hear that it's not going to go in tax dollars.
All right, I'd like to comment.
Yes.